I've had a few dramas with the batteries in this Black Series trailer. They're the original 2016 batteries, and I couldn't quite get a full charge out of them. So what I did, I went to the battery shop, got them all tested, and they said, look, they're nearly full, nearly 100% still, so there's nothing wrong with the batteries. So I've given them a really good charge straight on the terminals with the charger. Now they're testing full again, so I'm plugging them all back in, and we'll see how they go back in the trailer again. So when I put the multimeters on them, they're showing 12.9. On here they're showing 12.6, 12.7, and only 80% charged. On the C-Tech charger they're showing full. So maybe it's the gauge, not the batteries or the charger. So, pretty dodgy little wiring, plus a dodgy gauge. But I use the multimeter, which I just learned how to use, and I'm probably still not using it right, but at least it gives me some idea of what's going on. So, put the solar on, and 13.5 volts, 100%, so it's taking a charge. So I'm pretty sure it's just a dodgy gauge. Hey guys, Brett here. Just thought I'd give you an update on what I've been doing. Being in Melbourne and being in isolation for the last 4 months or 8 months or whatever it's bloody been. So you can only go to work and home and within 5 k's of your home and to the shops. So that means camping, full driving's been out for a long time, which has been pretty annoying. So anyway, what I have been doing is some bits and pieces on the car so that when we can eventually go out again, that I'm not having to wait on doing these things. So I'll show you what I've been doing. First up, I installed this, this should be a sunglasses case holder up here, used to pop down. So I've got this new console, I've got a front locker in the car now. Pretty excited to do some harder tracks and use the locker and see how that goes. That's pretty exciting. Relocated my winch in, winch out button up to here. It was down here. Just thought it'd be nicer in the console there. I've got an engine fan off switch as well. So when you're doing a river crossing and the water's up over the radiator or bonnet level, that sort of thing, if your fans come on, you can split a fan off and it can go through your radiator, and that will very quickly ruin your weekend. So I've got this button now so I can flick that. The fans will not come on the motor. It's got big twin thermo fans from a Commodore on it. They won't come on. You can do your creek crossing, and then when you get to the other side you can flick them on. So that's just a safety thing so that I don't end up stranded somewhere. This button here now is still in use. It's used with my sub tank. So for anyone that's got a GU Patrol and fills the tanks up full of fuel and parks on a hill, you'll notice that the sub tank will have a fault and it will stop pumping. So you have the sub tank light on your bonnet, and the only way to clear it is to disconnect your battery for 15 minutes or so, reconnect it, and then it's all good to go. So now when that happens, instead of disconnecting the battery, all I've got to do is flick that off for 10 seconds, flick it back on, and we're in business. So that one should be pretty handy. I'm sick of undoing my battery terminals because I live on a hill. It always errors a couple of times a week and I'm sick of it, so I made a change. That's about it for the interior. I joined my 2 batteries together at the front now because I've got the lithium set up in the rear. So I had a spare battery not really doing much, so now I've got 2 cranking batteries. So just like having a larger battery for the winch and the engine to start and all that sort of thing. So it's there, why not use it? The only other thing I've done is mounted my inverter up there. So yeah, so all that's set up. So when I go away and need to charge the cameras and all that sort of thing, that's there to use, so that should be pretty handy. Did a little bit of work on the camper today. Got a couple of issues, which is actually not too bad. One's just a water line, which they're a known fault with these, is just a little water connector, so fixing that. Still work in progress for that. And the other thing is I've just got a battery gauge or voltage gauge issue, so not too much of a drama, but a couple of things to fix up on it, which is fine. Says we can't go anywhere or do anything, so we'll try and get it all going for when we can go away, and hopefully I'll have no problems then. Thanks for watching. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know.